Oh my gosh, I'm getting warmed up. That was a horrible intro. I'm going to try that again. This is my do-over. I'm getting my do-over done right away. Take me in the lifeboat. Okay, probably going a little too fast on there, but I was just warming up for the blazing fast tempos that we're going to get to by the end of this set. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for being here on the Fast Jam. Let's make sure everything's working, and then we're going to get right to it with Take Me in Your Lifeboat in the key of G. It has been a fun evening so far here at Carmel's in Denver. Thank you again, Carmel, for letting us do this here. And been lots of check-ins from familiar folks. If you're still here with us, make sure you do check in, and I'll give some shout-outs here about midway through the set. The Fast Tempo Jam kind of challenges me just like it challenges you, and that's the whole point. We're here together trying to get more comfy on those fast tempos. And these are appropriate songs for the tempo. That's the thing. I'm not like speeding anything up. I'm doing songs that exist in these tempos. So this is a practical exercise. This is not a project, right? This is not an experiment. This is a practical thing that we can gain from. Okay, so Take Me into Lifeboat. We're going to start around here where I typically start these. So, in the key of G, the chorus, which is what we're going to be playing over, goes 1, 1, 1, and 4, 4, 1, 1, and 1, and a 5, 1, and 1, 1, and a 4, 4, and 1, 1, and 1, and a 5, 1. So, and the verses go 1 and 1 and a 4 and a 1, 1 and a 1, 1 and a 5. Lord, won't you take us in your lifeboat? And the chorus again. Take me in your lifeboat, oh, take me in your lifeboat. It will stand the raging storm. Take me in your lifeboat, oh, take me in your lifeboat. It will bear my spirit home. I said the chorus, but it's actually the verse that we play over. So 1 and 1 and 4 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 5, 1 and 1, 4 and a 1. Da, 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 just don't do the extra 2 beats that you would hold on the 5 chord while we're singing. You get it. Just straight on through. Kick us off on a verse. Take me in your lifeboat, key of G, and I hope you're singing along. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Take me in your lifeboat, oh, take me in your lifeboat. It will stand the raging storm. Take me in your lifeboat, oh, take me in your lifeboat. It will bear my spirit home. Now come, brothers, sisters, and don't fall asleep, but pray night and day, or you'll sink in the deep. Fathers and mothers are crying so loud, saying, Lord, won't you take us in your lifeboat? Take me in your lifeboat, oh, take me in your lifeboat. It will stand the raging storm. Take me in your lifeboat, oh, take me in your life. It will bear my spirit home. Play. The clouds are so heavy, the wind it blows loud. Thunder is rolling and bursting in the cloud. They pray for their shipmates for what they have done, and put the dying sailor in their lifeboat. Take me in your lifeboat, or take me in your lifeboat. It will stand the raging storm. Take me in your lifeboat, or take me in your lifeboat. It will bear my spirit home. Me then you. Take me in your lifeboat, or take me in your lifeboat. It will stand the raging storm. Take me in your lifeboat, or take me in your lifeboat. It will bear my spirit home. It will bear my spirit home. Okay. We're off and running. What's next? 30 years of farming. It's been a while since we've done this song. Written by Fred Eaglesmith and done by James King in the bluegrass world. A good song, lonesome, sad song, but a good song. And I like doing the long form. So on the kickoff and the breaks, it's going to be 1 and 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 4, 4 and 1, 1 and 1, 1 and 1 and a 2 and a 5, 1 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and a 4 and a 4 and 1, 1 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and 1 and a 5 and a 1. So I might go 1, 2, 3. Something like that. Okay, kick us off on 30 years of farming. Key of G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There's a little white note on the gate by the road that a man put up yesterday. And when we saw it, we all ran out just to see what it had to say. And when we read it, our eyes filled with tears and they fell to the cold hard clay. Something about a mortgage, something about foreclosure, something about failure to pay. Oh, and on the post by the general store they put up a little sign. An auction sale, day after tomorrow at the end of the Lincoln line. 30 years of farming, 30 years of heartache, 30 years of day to day. My daddy stopped talking the day the farm was auctioned. There was nothing left to say. My mother's tears flowed freely down as she walked amongst the flowers in the yard. And every number the auctioneer called was like a blow to her precious heart. And every number that the auctioneer called meant another thing was sold that day. Till everything was auctioned and we all stood there watching as they loaded it and drove it away. Oh, and on the post by the general store they put up a little sign. An auction sale, day after tomorrow at the end of the Lincoln line. 30 years of farming, 30 years of heartache, 30 years of day to day. Oh, my daddy stopped talking the day the farm was auctioned. There was nothing left to say. At the day's first dawning, when we awoke next morning, there was nothing for us to do. Nothing in the granary, no hay in the meadow, no cattle, no tractor, no tools. So we loaded up the car, took the clothes that we wore, and a few things we managed to save. Mama read from the book, we took one last look, and then we drove away. Oh, and on the post by the general store they put up a little sign. An auction sale, day after tomorrow at the end of the Lincoln line. 30 years of farming, 30 years of heartache, 30 years of day to day. Oh, my daddy stopped talking the day the farm was auctioned. There was nothing left to say. Than you. On the post by the general store, they put up a little sign. An auction sale, day after tomorrow at the end of the Lincoln line. 30 years of farming, 30 years of heartache, 30 years of day to day. Oh, my daddy stopped talking the day the farm was auctioned. There was nothing left to say. Woo! Okay. Well, I'm kind of getting calibrated to this guitar because I haven't played it in a while, and it feels quite a bit different than the callings, which I've been used to playing. Thanks for bearing with me on taking one more ride on that. I just wanted to get some clean notes. Floppy-eared Mule. Okay, so this was something we did in the slow jam, and now we're doing it in the fast jam. I thought that would be fun. So let's get a good fast version of Floppy-eared Mule going. All right, it's in the key of G, but it modulates to D. So 1 and 1 1 5 5 1 1 and 1 1 5 and a 1 da, 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 5 and 1 da, 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 5 and then the 5 D. We're in the key of D now. 5 1. In other words, D A D. That D7 at the end, and it takes you back to the 1. So this is a circular number. You can't really get off the train unless you go back to the A part at the end. That's my opinion. So so let's do this. Let's play it. Let's do it 4 times. We do that on the fast jam. Give us time to open up on it. So 1, me, you, me, you, me, you, me, you. And then I'll take it around and play one last A. I'll just play a straight melody, 2 A parts, or 1 A part, AA, and then tag it. And you're welcome to play it with me on that last A. So 4 times plus an A part. And I'm going to kick us off on the old Floppy-eared Mule, key of G. Here we go. what's hanging me up is one of these bridge pins. This low E bridge pin kind of pokes up, gets in my way a little bit. I'll have to fiddle with that. Anyhow, fun times on the old flopper-eared mule. Okay, standing on the mountain, Jim and Jesse, she left me standing on the mountain. I believe that's the entire title. And we'll be right here about the same tempo. And okay, here we go. One and one and a one and a one. One and a one and a one and a one and a four and a one and a four and five and a one. It is a duet throughout, so if you got the tenor part, go for it. I'll be singing the lead, and I'll sing the verses in order. Okay, kick us off here on She Left Me Standing on the Mountain, key of G. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Darling, will you marry me? I asked a maiden fair. Turned my back upon her. When I looked, she wasn't there. She left me standing on the mountain. She left me standing way up there. Okay. Where the honeybees are buzzing round the flowers there, that is where she vanished, somewhere in that mountain air. She left me standing on the mountain. She left me standing way up there. Play. I just saw a whippoorwill talking to a bear. They were both laughing about her, giving me the air. She left me standing on the mountain. She left me standing way up there. Me then you. Give most anything if once more she'd appear. Tell me that she cared a little for this mountaineer. She left me standing on the mountain. She left me standing way up there. She left me standing way up there. Okay. Goofy, fun song. How's everyone doing? Are we here? Dave Holcamp is here. Hi, Dave. Thank you for sticking around. David always enjoys working on those fast tempos the way I do. And Kim Harris, you're first in YouTube land. Very cool. Flatpick Apprentice is second. Now, Flatpick, I think you're Dave, Flatpick Apprentice. We work together on Artist Works. I'm starting to put this together. Carl Malley is back. Thank you, Carl. Scott Sullivan is new here. Loves the sounds from British Columbia, Canada. Cool. Well, thank you, Scott. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for being here. Curtis T. Good one, TG. Thank you, Curtis T. And Cooley. Looks like a good... Yeah, hi, Dave. All right, cool. I try. I do my best to remember what was this. YouTube is a funny world because you see somebody in person and you try to put the face to the name and remember. And I see people out of context sometime. Like, who, you know, put it together for me. I try not to say, who are you? But YouTube is another world because you got your handles, just like on Artistworks. Anyhow, thank you for putting that together for me, Dave. Where are we? Sorry, this is the time of night where I start getting scrambled. Thanks y'all for being here. Just a couple news bits. Kickstarter ends on Wednesday. I could use a few more pledges to put me toward the goal, because remember, if you don't get to that goal, you don't get anything. So I need 88% last I looked, so we're getting there. And it's a modest goal. I'm not going for the full price of what this whole thing is going to cost me. I'm just like going for a little bit of funds. Well, $10,000 is not a little bit of money, but it's a little less than half than this whole thing is going to cost, including publicity. Because I'm really trying to get myself back into this world, trying to get some stories in those guitar magazines and things, drive students to Artistworks, get myself just back on the scene. It's not that I ever left the scene, but doing a lot of river guiding in the summers and doing all the picking we do out there on River Wondergrass, and not really pushing any solo gigs, just taking what comes to me. And I'm trying to kind of get a little more momentum, I guess you could say, in 2025, and do some shows of my own, not just picking on the dead shows, but like Tyler Grant, bluegrass shows, you know? So I'm just putting it out there, seeing what comes back. Anyway, that's happening, and Artistworks is 50% off right now for the holiday sale. And if you're in San Diego County, come see me on January 3rd at Templars Hall in Poway. Okay, let's get on with it. 4 more numbers. Way Downtown. Yeah, we haven't done Way Downtown in ages. Why not? Okay, we're going to up the tempo a little bit, because we got to keep moving. I've been feeling really good on fast tempos overall for the last few weeks, just because I've been doing it every day, really putting myself through it. And I don't know, I don't want to jinx myself, but I've been getting better at playing fast, and that's a good feeling. You don't always want to go there. It's like, oh, I'm tired. I don't want to go all the way up to 160 or whatever, but I'll make myself do it either once or twice a day. If you get there twice a day, that's good. And I found myself like making little improvements by just trying to get there a little quicker. Like warm up, and then let's try it. See where we are. Oh, cool. I'm there. And try to get there quicker, because that's the way it works at gigs. That's the way it works on this. All of a sudden, you know, here's the fast one. It's not like you're slowly working your way up to it like when you practice, you know. Anyhow, here's Way Downtown, key of E. It's just a 41-51 the whole way. 4 and 4 and 1 and 1, 5 and 5 and 1. 4 and 4 and 1 and 1, 5 and 5 and a 1. Kickoff would be. Always, there's never a hold on the 1. You always go back to the 4. Here we go. Way Downtown in the key of E. Heading straight up to that 4 chord. Go ahead and kick us off. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Way downtown, fooling around, took me to the jail. Oh, me and it's all mine, ain't no one to go my bail. Late last night when Willie came home, I heard him a-rapping at the door. Slipping and a-sliding with his new shoes on, Papa says, Willie, don't old shirt is all that I own. A dollar is all that I crave. 'Cause I ain't brought nothing with me into this old world. Ain't gonna take nothing to my grave. Way downtown, fooling around, took me to the jail. Oh, me and it's all mine. No one can go my bail. Play it. I love those hills of West Virginia. I love those hills of Tennessee. North, south, east or west, it's all home, sweet home to me. Way downtown, fooling around, took me to the jail. Oh, me and it's all mine. No one to go my bail. I got it. Wish I was back at my sweet Sally's house, sitting in that old rocking chair, an arm around this old guitar, and the other one around my dear. Way downtown, fooling around, took me to the jail. Oh, me and it's all mine. Ain't no one to go my bail. You than me. Way downtown, fooling around, took me to the jail. Oh, me and it's all mine. No one to go my bail. I think I did jinx myself. Just totally bailed on one of those breaks, but that's okay. This is a safe space for that. I'm gonna rest my arms for a moment. This is a good technique to relieve anything that might be building up in there. Get used to that calm, relaxed feeling. Do a little bit of deep breaths and just focus on those places and let go of any buildup of tension, a word that I don't even say because I try to avoid it. Okay, where are we? Long Journey Home, otherwise known as $2 Bill. I kind of go back and forth of what I call the song. In A. Okay. One and one and one and one, one and one and a four and a one, one and a one. try it again. Here's a good kickoff. Because I want you to get this. At least you guitar players, this is what I do. 1, 2, 3. Trying to just groove, trying to make it just slide right off like glass and not have a clicky, clicky, picky sound. That's my goal on this one. Let's see how it goes. All right. Make sure you lighten up your touch and breathe and just stay loose and kick us off on Long Journey Home, key of A. Da, 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 da. Here we go. And 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, boys, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Cloudy in the east and looking like rain. Looking like rain, boys, looking like rain. Cloudy in the east and looking like rain. I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, boys, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Smoke horizon, surely is a train. Surely is a train, boys, surely is a train. Black smoke horizon, surely is a train. I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, boys, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Me and you. Okay. Again, thanks for bearing with me. Break, 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 play, play, play. Just kind of working on getting loosened up. Okay, where are we? 2 more numbers, and this one is Pike County Breakdown in A. Good old Scruggs. I don't know who composed this actually. Like Bill Monroe claims credit, but we all kind of know the Scruggs version. But it's a takeoff on the old Sweet Betsy from Pike. Do you remember Sweet Betsy from Pike? Across the wide prairie with her lover Ike. It's like Pike County Breakdown, right? It's a breakdown derived from that old folk song. So I just play the straight version. I don't do the flat 7 chords in it. I just go 1 and 1, 5 and a 1, 1 and 1 and 1 and a 5, 1 and 1 and 1 and a 1, 1 and 1, 5 and a 1. I can do like, I might do some bass notes, but I don't do that thing that got added to it later. Okay, Pike County Breakdown 4 times. Me, you, me, you, me, you, me, you. And then you can tag it at the end. Okay, key of A, here we go. I'm kicking us off. think I did one hold at the end of the form before I started my break. Hopefully you followed me. I didn't intend to do that. I think last time we played that, I realized I was doing that, but it doesn't. It goes right into the next thing, so we follow each other. If you did that, I'm sorry I wasn't able to follow you because I can't hear you. I just can't hear you. Play louder. Okay, what is it? What is it? What's our big closer? Ain't gonna work tomorrow? Is that the one? Yes. This is rarely true for me. But, you know. At least I love what I do. I don't love being on the computer all day and trying to sell myself. Trying to book gigs. Accounting, I don't mind. Posting to socials is fun because I enjoy the engagement of it. And I try to be very sincere in my postings. I'm not... It's like, you know, but when you're really in it and you're running a band full time, you gotta... I went through this with Grant Farm all those years. Sponsored ads and like putting up, you know, posters and having to create short little videos all the time and edit them and whatever. That's not the end of the world. Editing video, not a huge fan of it, but you got to do that. Writing songs I love doing, and practicing guitar I love, practicing singing I love. So those are all part of my work, but there's so much more to it. All right, well, I'm rambling. Lots of folks on YouTube, thanks for being here. Yeah, you know, you can clock the tempos if you want. I don't tell you. I do that on purpose, just so you don't think about it, you know. Like in the, what's the Inner Game of Music book? It says, let go to the impossible. Like if you think it's like a certain tempo and you have a number in your head, you might not think it's possible. But I'm trying to not give you any preconceptions. This is just like you're showing up at the jam with me, and here we go, playing this. The only reason we have a click track is because we can't hear each other. Okay. Ain't gonna work tomorrow. Oh boy. Oh, another piece of news. Is that I'm really excited about my River Wondergrass launch, July 4 through 7. Haven't quite lined up the band yet because there's a couple availabilities I'm waiting to find out about. But it's my own Tyler and Friends launch, July 4 through 7. There's some tickets have sold, but there are still tickets left. So I'm very excited about that. Think about that. Keep it on your radar. Go to the Adrift website or go to my website. There's links to all of this on my website. And I did send out an email blast this morning. I do that every 2 or 3 weeks, or sometimes it's less frequent. But I don't send weekly. It's at least every other week, if not, you know, every month. But since there's a lot happening now, I went ahead and put one out this morning. So if you're not on my email list, please sign up for my email list, tylergrant.com. You'll get all the info. And if you're not following me on the Facebook or the Insta, you're not seeing these news bits either. So I'm talking to you YouTube folks, mainly. Anyway, thank you for being here. Think about joining me on the River Wondergrass expedition July 4 through 7. I'll have a little bluegrass trio, most likely. And Picking on the Dead, which traditionally went out in July. We're going to be doing our River Wondergrass in September 6th through 9. And that's already sold. I think there's only 1 or 2 seats left on that one. So if you're thinking about joining that, jump on it. Okay, here we go. Ain't gonna work tomorrow. 1 and 1 and 1, and a 1 and 5 and 1, 4 and 4 and 1, and a 1 and 5 and 1. Something like that would be a kickoff. Okay, take a breath. Dun, 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 dun. Get the timing in your head and kick us off in the key of B. I ain't gonna work tomorrow. Boom, 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 boom. Here you go. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to leave this country. I'm going around the world. I'm going to leave this country for the sake of one little girl. I ain't gonna work tomorrow. I ain't gonna work next day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, for it may be a rainy day. I got Can't you hear a banjo ringing? Can't you hear that lonesome sound? Can't you hear those pretty girls laughing over on the cold, cold ground? I ain't gonna work tomorrow. I ain't gonna work next day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, for it may be a rainy day. Play. I'll hang my head in sorrow. I'll hang my head and cry. I'll hang my head in sorrow as my darling passes by. I ain't gonna work tomorrow. I ain't gonna work next day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, for it may be a rainy day. Me than you. Okay, well, it's been a long night. Thank you all for sticking through the slow tempo, the mid tempo, and the fast jams. I appreciate the donations as always. Really appreciate the pledges to the Kickstarter, which only has 2 days left. So please check that out. There's a link up in the description of this video. And don't be a stranger. I'm going to take next Monday off for some family holiday time. And I'll see you in 2 weeks, okay? December 30th. Get your requests in on a private message so I receive them. And have a great holiday. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy any holiday you're celebrating. And we got the solstice coming up too. That's exciting. We're actually going to enter winter next week. Okay, much love, everybody. Thanks. See you next time.